Okay. So, which of these warning signs do we want to get a practice with? Give me 1 second.
Um, let's try this shows rage or talk about seeking revenge.
Okay.
And yeah, use that.
Yeah. So when we do this role play, let's try to show the rage in the acting rather than saying that I'm really angry or I'm feeling rage. Yeah. Because that's how clients present themselves, scholars present themselves. They may not say what they're feeling, but you can tell what they're feeling from their behavior or their tone or the things they're saying. Yeah. Okay, great. What else? Let's choose one more warning sign.
Let me say talks about on death or suicide.
Talks about own death or suicide. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great. So now what risk factors do we want to include?
Maybe access to lethal means.
Okay. I think we've practiced that one a few times. I was just thinking local suicide cluster is something we haven't really practiced. And what that means is that maybe this person is in a university and there have been suicides at other campuses of other students. He or she doesn't even really know them directly, but someone from their larger group has had suicides, and that immediately puts them more at risk. So that could be something that we can practice. What else? Jenny, when you say access to lethal means, is there something you have in mind, like which lethal means? What kind of access?
We've already practiced that, so I think this approach will be a better one.
Maybe we can put down that they don't talk to anyone at their university. So they don't have a lot of social support. What do we want their protective factors or reason to? Okay, so we need to answer these three next. Do you guys have any ideas for this? Something that we want to practice. Maybe we could say so we've said that this person shows rage or talks about seeking revenge. So maybe we could say has thoughts about dying to get revenge from family and university friends and colleagues. Would you say colleagues or peers? We believe they don't like him, care about him, want him around. Yes. Imagine how he would take his life. So what are his protective factors or motivation to live? Something that we want to practice here. That person obviously doesn't have a strong sense of self-worth or self-esteem because they believe everyone will be better off if they are dead. They're not very connected to their community because they're socially isolated. They're youth, a young person in university, so maybe they don't have a lot of responsibilities. Maybe we could say that they want to grow up to be something specific profession or specific role, and or study something specific, and that's so maybe they're studying something in university that they really like. And that could be one. So let's choose. So either it could be something that they're studying right now that keeps them going, or it could be that they have an active therapist, like an active relationship with a therapist that they seek support from, that they're learning from. Let's try the university route. Fits better with this person. What could they be studying that they really are keen about? What's coming to my mind is that they're studying anime and they're passionate about creating animated films. Any other ideas? Aruba, you're on mute. I don't know if you're saying something.
No, I was saying that's a good idea. We could do that.
All right, thank you guys for this. Let's move on to the role play. So today we're not going to go into breakout rooms. We are going to do it in the main room. Yeah, so that the rest of us, so that I can observe We can all observe together. And then I can also give you guys feedback for the whole role play. Yeah? So who's going to volunteer to be? Ooh, we already have a hand raised. Yes, Sylvia.
Sorry, I'm not volunteering. I wanted to talk to you. I thought we were going to break out rooms today. I got an accident on Monday. I'm not in the best condition. Yeah.
Okay, okay. You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was involved in an accident by a motorcycle, and I didn't feel the impact when we fell, but I had bruises. I have a bruise on my right eye, and my hands are bruised all over, and also my leg is the most affected. But at that moment, I didn't know that my leg was affected. Now, getting to the destination where I was going is when I realized I was really bleeding and it became serious. On that specific day, I didn't really feel the impact. But now, yesterday, because it happened on Monday, is when now I woke up scared and
alafu ukienda naona
You guys
nikahea
can switch your videos off.
Hello. Yeah.
Robert, give me a minute.
Okay.
magero
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay.
na sasa patakwenda pesa pata shida yasi
Sorry, Jenny, there's
una malalamishi
something
kuhusu
in
kuhusiana
your
mradi wa
background.
kwenu
There's voice in your background.
Pardon?
una malalamishi kuhusiana mradi wa
There's
kwenu
voice in your background.
Okay, a minute, I fix it.
sawa
How about now?
Yeah, it's fine now. Thank you.
Okay, we can start.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, hi. Thank you for calling the Wellbeing Hotline. My name is Jane. How can I help you today?
Hi, Jane. This is David. I really needed to talk to someone. Can I talk to you right now?
Yeah, sure. You can talk to me. I'm here for you.
Okay. So the thing is that I don't know what's happening to me lately. I'm um, I'm very, very alone right now, and I just needed somebody to talk to.
I'm listening. You can talk to me.
Okay, so the thing is that I'm really lonely. I I just think that nobody is listening to me, nobody is with me. I'm between people and I feel so alone all the time. Um, nobody cares about me. I just feel like, I should just be dead by now. I don't know. I'm trapped. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. I hear you're saying you're feeling alone and you're trapped. Did I get that right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's making you feel trapped, if I may ask?
I don't know. I don't know. It's everything around me. People don't care about me. I just feel like they don't care about me. They would better be off without me. Nobody is nobody. No. I just think that I feel no sir. I serve. I serve in nobody's life. I just feel like I'm. I'm really alone. Nobody needs me. Either my family or my university, everybody, they're just better off without me. I'm so useless. I'm so, I don't know.
When you say you're feeling like you're better off without them, do you wish you were dead or something?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like, I just kill myself and, teach them all a lesson or something like that. I don't know.
When you say you teach them a lesson, what do you really mean by that?
Sometimes I don't know, nobody cares about me. Nobody, I think that, life would be better. Their life would be better off without me. Um, no one gives damn about what I feel or what I do or if I'm there or not. So it's like it's a constant feeling of negligence and all. So and loneliness. There's a lot of loneliness, and I just feel like sometimes I feel like I should just you know kill myself, and maybe then they would feel that I was there. Then they would feel my presence. I don't know. I'm just done with this. I'm done with this.
I'm so sorry to hear that. When you say you feel like they don't care about you, you're alone, can you give me an example of an instance that you felt they don't care about you?
Yeah, like when I was um I was like even in my home, for example, everybody is their own team. Like my parents, my mother is always with my sister, and my father is always with my brother, and I'm always there alone, and nobody cares about me. I've recently I did an anime project for which I was awarded in the
Mm-hmm.
university, but at my home, nobody actually cared about it. And even in my university, when we are reassigned projects and all, nobody is willing to take me in their teams. It's like they always everybody has their own group of friends and or their or their own group and their own interests and hobbies and all. So they're always with each other, and nobody actually picks me. So,
Uh-huh.
that's why I was thinking that, maybe even if they won't even notice. I just feel like they won't even notice if I weren't even there.
Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry to hear that. So you're saying that you've been alone and nobody cares about you. They don't want to include them in your groups. And it seems like their word meant a lot to you.
Sorry?
I'm saying it feels like their word meant so much to you and they didn't care about it.
Yeah, they don't care. They just don't care. They don't care about my
Mm-hmm.
feelings. They don't care about my thoughts. They don't care about my what I like and what I don't like. And and I think they won't even care if I weren't there. They won't even notice. Like even if I was gone for a year, they won't even notice that I was not there.
I get that. And I'm so sorry to hear that. Can you share with me if you have had thoughts of specific ways you might want to end your life?
I have not had any planning as such about it, but sometimes once I was so down that I felt like I should just hang myself in say my university or in my home and just videotape it and just show them. that they would maybe then they would care that I existed and what kind of an emotional trauma I was going through. Maybe that would make them realize. Maybe that would make them feel a little sorry about for me. I don't know.
It seems to me like you are sort of planning to do a revenge. Is that right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh. And how do you think that might make you feel?
I think that would make me feel at peace. When I'm not here, when I'm far away from here, maybe that would make my mind at peace. That would help me to calm my nerves down.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think your family will react to the video?
Maybe they would feel sorry for me, or maybe they won't care. I don't know about that. But I think that would make me at peace, at
Mm-hmm.
least.
And have you had instances of maybe there might be, have you ever tried again to attempt suicide?
No, I have not attempted to. I have not thought about it. How would I
Mm-hmm.
attempt suicide? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if things keep going like this, I might.
Uh-huh. And have you had any member of your family or maybe anybody close to you or around you who has uh, died by suicide?
Yes, there have been cases around in the university. Um, Many cases actually going on. Lately, I've been hearing that people have been attempting suicide. So I was also thinking about, I should also try to do it to get myself at ease, at peace.
And how has been the cases making you feel like how has it been like? Do you want to talk about it?
The suicide cases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I told you, when I heard about it, I felt bad for them at first, but then I thought that, maybe now they're at peace, and that give me an idea that I might also try this. Now I think that they are maybe at peace now. They're at a happier place now. And I was also thinking that, I might also try it and I might also get that peace and, that ease from all of this.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
you think they are in a better place by having died by suicide?
Mm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I get that. And has there anybody around, maybe the university, who have been there talking to you about the cases, who have been there supporting you guys and talking to you about the mental health awareness?
No, no, I
Uh,
don't talk to anybody much. I don't feel like, I think this is no use even if I talk to them, even if I, shout at them my problems and my issues, they won't even budge. So I don't talk to anybody.
mhm. Uh-huh. And I'm asking, has there been like a group of people coming to talk to you about the suicide cases that have been ongoing? Like maybe creating awareness?
No, no,
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
haven't talked to anybody about it. I keep
Okay.
hearing from a place or other, but I don't talk to anybody about it.
Mm-hmm. If I may ask, what have been keeping you going, like in days when you feel like you can't take it anymore? What have been keeping you going?
The only thing keeping me going is anime. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I want to be, I'm a creative person and I'm very passionate about anime. And I feel like, through anime, I can express myself better,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm feeling. I always create stuff and, then I can, just um, say what my thoughts are through my anime, through my creations. So that is the only thing that's kept me going, else I would have just, gone by now.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Can you tell me more about it? Like, do you share your anime creation with others or do you just keep it to yourself?
When I'm doing it, I feel I keep it to myself. The things
Mm-hmm.
that so maybe when I'm maybe dead, then I'll publicize it. But now it's just for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like people keep a diary or something to themselves. I keep that anime to myself, and when I revisit it, then maybe when I'm gone, then they will visit it, and then they will know that what I was going through when I was alive. Uh, so yeah, that only anime is, it's my passion. It keeps me alive. I feel happy when I'm doing that, and I feel you know I feel like I'm useful in some way, and I can do something which I'm good at. So yeah, that is maybe the only thing that's keeping me alive right now.
And maybe have you ever thought of sharing it with your family and friends so that maybe you can express your feeling, they can see how you're feeling through anime. Like maybe you can express your feelings towards anime and maybe share with them and so that they can see what you're feeling. Have you ever thought of sharing with them?
Well, like I said, I don't think that anybody has enough time for me. They're always
Mm-hmm.
busy with their own lives. They're always busy with their own groups, and I just feel like they don't care about me, and I just feel like they wouldn't care even if I shared my thoughts and my feelings with them. So just I
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should just just let it go, just, just end it all.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I get that. And are you in sort of, have you ever tried being in, have you ever been in therapy?
Mm. No, I haven't had a therapy as yet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't thought about it. Um, I just, as of my own personal field of therapy, I just do my anime, and I just tell uh, all my feelings through my art. But I have not yet. I have actually, the therapy hasn't crossed my mind.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Is it something that you might wanna try?
If that would make me feel a little better, then I might
Mm-hmm.
try it.
Would you like me to book you a session?
I don't know. You tell me if you think that would be okay for me, and that would help me in a way. Are you suggesting it?
Yeah, if you're okay with it, I think I can book you a session and I'll be with you throughout the session. I'll be here with you.
Okay. If
Yes.
that might
And
work, give it a try too.
pardon?
I said if it might work, then let's give it a try too.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, are you guys done?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay. So just take a couple of minutes to journal. Just take
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes to journal. Write down any thoughts and feelings you guys are having, any things you learned from this. What do you think went well? What didn't? and then we can take it from there.
Uh,
So I think Jenny did a really good job of questioning, reflecting. You were able to fully open up and understand the situation well. I'm going to continue the role play with Aruba. Aruba, if you will humor me. And let's try to practice the motivation to live versus die piece a little bit. Okay?
okay.
All right. So I'm going to just take a step back from where Jenny was and then continue from there. So,
Okay.
Aruba, does the person have a name? Did we give the character a name or no?
Yes, it was David, I think. I
Okay.
don't remember, maybe.
Okay. So, David, you are studying animation currently,
Yes.
and you haven't been in therapy yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay. What do you have that you look forward to in the future? Is there something that you look forward to in the future?
Yeah, maybe that, I just feel like I'm pretty good at what I do. And I think I might be a good artist someday if I keep going. Because, I'm pretty good at what I do. I think like I'm pretty good at what I do, and I feel like I can express myself through my anime. And I think I can, it's, I think there's potential in my future regarding what I do.
Okay, that's really wonderful to hear. So you have two things going on here. One, you are able to express yourself through the anime,
Yeah.
and you feel like you're good at it and you think you will do well in the future.
Yes, I think so.
Do you have any dreams or fantasies related to anime in your future? Do you
Um,
visualize yourself doing something specific related to this or achieving something?
yes, my goal is to be a part of the Universal Studios. And I think with the way that I'm going through in my personal career path, so I envision myself as an artist there and working for the movies. Um, so yeah,
Okay, that's really beautiful. So you
thanks.
visualize yourself working at Universal Studios, making movies, and you feel like you're actually pretty good at it and could potentially even get there.
Yes, yes, and I have been working on it on my resume for the
Hmm.
past 2, 3 years. I've been working on it, and I think that I will be able to create impressive resume
Hmm.
for them to consider me. So
Okay.
yeah, that is my future planning. That is my only future planning that I have right now. So I've been working on it.
Hmm. How do you think you'll feel when you get to that point?
Maybe I'll feel accomplished then, and maybe then people would actually, people would actually notice my existence.
Mm.
Then that would make me feel really good, and I think that will be the top for me. That
Right.
I could feel like I am an accomplished person. Um, I think yes, maybe that would end my misery.
So on the one hand, you
Mm.
think that you would be an accomplished person, and on the other hand, you think that people will then start to take you seriously as well.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay. And you feel like, I think you just said that your life would also have meaning then.
Yeah, maybe.
Or that you'll feel good
Mm.
in your life. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, maybe I will. Yes, I will. I will,
Mhm.
and then I'll be away from all of these people that that they don't care, who don't care about me, who don't care for my existence. I'll be far away from them, and I'll live a happy life according to my own personal, uh, you know, uh, preferences.
Right. So like a life on your own terms.
Yeah,
So you will be more focused on the things that give you joy and the things that you want to do. And some of the things that make you sad right now, the people that make you sad won't be as relevant anymore.
yes, yes, yes.
Hmm. Hmm. That's a nice picture.
Yeah, that is, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah. How do you feel when you think about all of this?
I feel happy. I feel contented. I think that,
Mm.
when I get there, um, I think these things won't matter anymore. So yeah, I feel good about it.
Hmm. So I'm just wondering how, like, when we take these two things, what's more important to you? You know, taking revenge and ending your life because of these people around you, or living
Mm.
your dream and realizing your potential and feeling that sense of accomplishment and having that life of your own terms.
Yeah, I feel that would, that's the thing that keeps me going, that is the motivation that I have that keeps me going when on the days when I'm really low. But sometimes, the this urge to, just shake them all is so overwhelming that I don't feel, I don't think about any future. I just feel like right now, I want to punish these people
Mm-hmm.
what they
Yeah.
are for being so rude to me and for
Yeah.
being so indifferent towards me.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to punish them, and I just this feeling is so overwhelming that I just forget about everything that I've planned for my future. So it's
Right.
it's both the feelings
Yeah.
depending on the circumstances.
Right. So what I'm hearing is that yes, you have these things that keep you going, and that you look
Mm.
forward to in the future, that you want for yourself, but sometimes the feelings can be really overwhelming and the urge to do something becomes very strong.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Hmm. Hmm. So, how do you feel about you and I working together on this urge, working on managing this urge?
Yeah, we could do that.
Manage in a way that it's not so overwhelming or not so strong, or that we can just learn how to cope with it for some time. Um, at that time, maybe reach for support or distract ourselves or do things that make us feel better at that time, just
Mm.
learning to manage the urge better, coping with the urge. How does that
Yeah,
sound?
maybe that would help me. Maybe that will help me focus on my career or goal if I don't
Mhm.
have these constant urges.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh, Yeah, maybe that would helpful. That would be helpful. You know.
Okay, great, great, great. So let's talk about that more. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's pause here.
Okay.
All right, you guys can switch your cameras back on. Good job, Aruba.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are even getting better and better at the role plays themselves. I think
Yeah.
forming the case together also gives a lot of understanding of the person that we're role playing.
Yeah.
Are you doing the
Yeah.
shoot in your room?
Sorry?
Are you doing the shoot in your room? You have
Oh no, these are my husband's equipments.
okay, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great. So, any feedback that anybody has?
Yeah, there was just Jenny did a wonderful job, but there was just a lack of empathy statements that I felt in that role play, and yeah, I think that was the only thing that oh yes, and she didn't ask if I had access to any lethal release right now. That's it. Other than that, she was fabulous. She was very good. She's very calm and composed and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Mm.
feel like she, she did really good direct questioning. Like she asked you, okay, so you're saying this. Does that mean you wish you were dead? And then she said, you're saying this. So have you thought about suicide? And I think because you said you're not thinking about suicide, even though you fantasize about being dead, and so maybe the lethal means question is not as relevant at that time because you're not really thinking about it right now. You haven't thought about how you might do it and all. But yeah. But yeah, good point about empathy statements. More empathy statements would be good. Yeah. Anybody else? Jenny, how do you think you did?
I think I did well, but I didn't explore more on the motivation part.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's okay. I feel like this was a good opportunity for me to demonstrate it as well. We haven't focused too much on that part. And maybe in the coming sessions, we can focus more also on the safety planning part, how to help them with that. Yeah, coping skills and all of that. So I think it was a good opportunity. Anything else you want to say, Jenny?
No, I think it gets better with more training.
But I think there
Yeah.
has been huge progress. Huge progress.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Sylvia, anything you want to say?
Yeah, being in the background to just listen to both cases. I think the first role play with Jenny and Aruba, it had a flow. It was very structured. I really enjoyed listening in. Jenny asked the right questions and she probed really well, making the speaker pour out her heart to just communicate and see what exactly they're feeling and expressing themselves really well. And for your case also with Aruba, it went really well. I enjoyed the structure in it. And yeah, I got to learn a lot. And I feel like having practiced more, everyone is getting better at one thing or another. What I'd just like to tell Jenny is like, believe in yourself because you're still doubting, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I think you have made really great progress thus far, and it's good enough. We will perfect it as we go. Or rather, how I usually, this is my mantra, it's progress over perfection. Yeah.
Oh, Sylvia, very happy to hear you say that. You have also come a long way. Yeah, if you remember our earlier sessions, I think this was a theme that we used to talk about. So this is great. I'm very happy to hear that. We'll stop the recording here.